If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi Gemini, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for August 2017. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And to try something a little different here, I've also expanded on your reading with another 5 cards to expand and confirm on the original 5 cards with the Connolly Tarot deck. As many of you know who watch me regularly, I do not read tarot in the traditional way. I listen to my spirit guides, and whatever messages they give me is the interpretation I go by for the cards, not the book definitions. So listen closely to what comes up here, and hopefully the messages will resonate with you and make sense for you for August 2017. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. Please remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Ascendant, and Gemini Moon. All that being said, now onto your reading for August 2017. First card you have here, Gemini, is the 6 of Rods. This to me is victory after a battle. I hear you're looking out into your future and looking to expand on your horizons. I feel there are some changes that must be made, and I feel like you must implement them quickly. It's like doing things differently all of a sudden is going to come up and strike you like, I have to do things differently all of a sudden. Like you're going to get this impetus for change and doing things in a different manner. You need to look behind your back, because I feel that there are things that are kind of haunting you from your past. These could be past love relationships, past family situations, just like, because I'm hearing ghosts of your past are like haunting you, but I don't feel they mean a literal haunting, like you have ghosts coming to your house and haunting you. I feel this is more like, you know, you need to shut the door and close the door on any negative things that like crop up in your mind or creep into your energy field from shadowy things from the past that maybe you didn't really fully clear out of your past completely. Like they're still kind of haunting you, or they're behind you, they're behind your back, still affecting you somehow. Starting a new endeavor or a new business of some kind, either a new business, a new endeavor, a new hobby, a new something, is indicated here. But it may not be right now in August. You might be in the thinking stage, the planning stage, the organizing everything together stage, the research and gathering information stage. So now I'm going to look at the confirming card, and here with it you have the 10 of Rods, which is moving on to new and better horizons. And those 10 rods of burden have given you knowledge and experience that you've gained to help you. So these are your 2 cards together. So let me listen to why this is confirming the 6 of Rods. I do hear it is time to head out in a new direction. And for some of you, don't get mad at me, Gemini. Don't get mad. I'm just repeating what I hear. Some of you may have actually wasted some time, or you may feel like you've wasted some time. Either you literally have, or you feel like you have. You have too much consternation and pent up, built up frustration or anger. And again, remember I said about the ghosts from your past, like, or the shadows of the past hanging around you or still affecting you. It's kind of being indicated here, but here it comes up as like Through this card, it's like repressed anger or repressed feelings or emotions or, like unresolved issues. You have something new that's going to start to expand and grow for you in the next 6 to 9 months. It could be, like I said, a new endeavor, a new business, a new something. Could even be a child. Maybe you're going to get pregnant. It could even be that, and you have a baby that's going to grow. So the next card you have here in your reading, Gemini, is the Ace of Rods, which is new beginnings. So that makes sense with what they were saying with the Six of Rods. And this can be new beginnings of all kinds. So let's see what comes up with this card. I get, finally, you're going to feel like you succeeded at something, or like you attained something, a goal or a dream, or it could even be an object like a home or a car, but you've attained something, or a goal, like I said, or a goal that you have wanted to attain. This is what's coming up here. It's kind of like, ta-da, I've achieved the goal, I've attained it. Some of you have some life-changing things that are getting ready to occur. I see some of you packing things in boxes. So you may be planning on moving or getting ready to move or putting things in storage because you're going to list your house for sale, or you're going to move your office, or you've decided, hell with this job, I'm going to go start my own business, and you're packing up your office, or whatever it is, you're packing boxes. This could also be if you have a family member that is elderly and they're moving, and you could be helping them move, or they could be moving in with you. But I see you packing boxes, and for many of you, it really seems like it's connected to a move of some sort. I do see you receiving a lot of gratitude and thanks pouring out to you from other people for good works you've done, good deeds you've done, favors, gifts, money, anything that you've done that's like a good deed, good karma. Like, I see gratitude coming to you. You have people that are going to be showing their gratitude. You could receive some kind of compromise. I don't really know what they mean by that, because then I see somebody wanting to take you under their wing and like mentor you, or take care of you, or look after you, or help you, or give you a boost in some way. I don't know what the compromise is about. I don't really follow that. But here you have the Three of Cups. So it could be supportive nature from friends. You could be getting support from friends or somebody that's a mentor. But the Three of Cups to me is parties, gatherings, and celebrations. Could be, celebratory conclusion to something also. I do feel that some of you are going to have this feeling like you feel like you're a fish out of water. You feel like you're out of place. You feel like this could be in a work situation. It could be in a marriage or a serious coupled situation. But whatever the situation this is, Gemini, my guides are telling me that you suddenly feel like uncomfortable about it, and you may be feeling like uncomfortable, or like a fish out of water. I see you really focusing on everything being structured and organized the way you want it to. I feel like you need to be in control, and control is an issue that's coming up in your mind in regard to all this that has been discussed in these two cards, well, actually 4 cards. So, because I see things are going to roll your way, Gemini. You're going to call the shots in some way. Family, work, could be both. Next card you have here in your Hanson Roberts layout is the Strength card. This is strength, courage. Could be dealing with a Leo sometimes. This is spiritual power over the material world. I see you looking at your life like, I've accumulated some wealth or abundance, and now it's time to expand it and make it grow. So this could be, if you're in the stock market, you might want, or you want to start playing the stock market, or investing in certain things that you feel like your money could grow. It could be investing it in a business. It could be whatever way, like maybe you're going to start buying up properties and rent them, and be like a landlord of properties, and the rent that you're going to gain is going to be it. I don't know what exact ways you're going to do this, but it comes up like expanding any prosperity that you already have. I do feel that many of you Geminis are going to have the feeling from your spirit guides like you're being motivated and encouraged to do these things that I'm talking about. Like whatever if this resonates with you, Gemini, you're going to be feeling it already. This reading is just going to kind of confirm, like, yeah, I've been feeling like my guides they keep putting ads in my face, or conversations I'm overhearing, or signs, whatever you want to say, that are telling you, that's like urging you to make this move, to move forward. That keeps coming up here over and over again. Yeah, again, I get the feeling like you feel like you have to strike while the iron's hot. Some of you may be looking at your age or be looking at where you are in your life, and you may feel like you're letting too much time slip by, like you wasted some time or you waited too long. So you may have this feeling like, oh my God, I need to do this now. What am I waiting for? I waited too long for. That sensation has come up for me more than once in this reading. So to expand and confirm on this strength card from the Connolly Tarot deck, you got strength again. So how about that? Double strength. So let's see what this card says. Things are going to fall into place for you. Actually, I feel that things are going to move quite easily once you get out of summer. Now, I realize not all of you live in the United States, so I'm going to say, let's put it this way. We change our season of summer, September, I think 21st is when summer's over. To me, summer really feels over at the end of August because my kids go back to school. So I'm going to put it to you this way. I feel like once August passes, things are going to start to fall into place in all that I've already discussed, and things will start to roll forward and be smoother. You know, sometimes your feelings are overwhelming to you, Gemini, and it tends to make you jump off the track, like you're a train on the track, and it derails you, and it makes you run off in a different direction. Sometimes your feelings actually overwhelm you, even though I feel you have good control on them outwardly. A lot of people don't see that about you, but really your emotions can derail you quite a bit at times. So now here you have the Sun. You got great cards here. Sun, this is the spotlight being on you. Could be love also. Can also mean success in the material world. Happy and joy. That's the Sun. Celebrations are coming up here. You're going to feel like you got some kind of awesome deal that gets offered to you. So if you're looking to buy a house or a business or whatever, some stroke of luck is going to come up here, Gemini, and it's going to be like the deal of a lifetime. Like, holy moly, should I take did this really happen to me? Like, I see you going, oh my God, is this right? Is this price right? And like, so strike while the iron's hot, because whatever it is time. It's like something is falling into place for you, and it could be a new job. If you're not somebody starting a new endeavor or a new business, this could be a new job or a new job opportunity that jumps up out of the blue. It could also be love, but whatever the opportunity is here, it's like strike while the iron's hot. It's coming up like, whoa, you got to jump on this and take it. And you will, because it's a really good deal or a good opportunity. Again, I got the same feeling with the Ace of Rods. I'm getting it again. You're going to feel like, finally, I've succeeded. It's not like you haven't been succeeding all along, Gemini. You have. But this is a different kind of succeeding. This is where, yes, you see the fruits of your labors. Yes, you've seen you've been successful. Yes, you see where you did well here, here, and here. This is a different kind of success. This makes you feel like, I have arrived. I have achieved exactly what I really want to achieve. It's that kind of feeling. And again, like, I don't want to be repeating myself, but it could even be love. When you're around the time of Easter, that's what my guide said. I'm not trying to be religious or whatever. My guide said around the time of Easter is where something really significant is going to be going on with you with all of this that I've been discussing. Now, to expand on the Sun, you have the Page of Swords. This is probably you. This is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. you are confronting your demons and things from the past, and you are becoming the Lord of the Manor. Not that you already aren't the Lord of your Manor, but it's like, or the Lord of your life. You're becoming, or the big authority of your life. Some of you could be receiving a promotion. If you're working, you could be getting a raise. You could be getting a new job that's a higher up position. I do get that you have spirits on the other side, not just your guides, but deceased relatives that are also having a big hand in all this stuff that's been going on in your reading. And for some of you, if you feel like things have run away with you, I hear it's time to start straightening your life out. So anywhere in your life where you feel like things have gotten off track or need to be reorganized or restructured or whatever, like you're going to start like organizing, getting things on track. It's that kind of energy. The next card you have in the reading is the Ten of Pentacles. This could be receiving an inheritance. Could be money coming to you through family channels. Could also be two people as a couple working together and making a lot of money. Some of you are going to be getting involved in a family business or family endeavor. You could be joining together as a team and starting a new business or enterprise, or you're starting the business or enterprise and you're hiring family. That's possible here. Everything you touch is going to turn to gold right now. Especially the things you start to do very strongly in August, because I get you're on the threshold of like, astrologically speaking. Now, many of you know I'm not an astrologer. I follow it. I listen to it. I watch the readers on YouTube that are great. There's many I really like and follow. I read things about astrology, but I am not a professional astrologer. But I do hear that there's also things to do with what's happening planetarily is also affecting you, Gemini, about why this is the right time to, it's like strike it rich, strike gold, strike everything you touch turns to gold. Like all of that is circling around, and I gotta say, it is circling around this month of August. Even though I do pick up, there's something later on happening in June, around Easter time that they said in Easter time, something significant is happening there for you with your success, but you've got it right now. And the planets are supporting it, and we do have two eclipses in this month of August, and they could be the reason why this is like, it's like the kickoff of this success for you. The expanded card you have here is the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is being at peace and contentment with your life and having financial success and financial stability behind you. So that makes a lot of sense to me here. Hold on. Yet you have worked hard, and you are going to really start to excel and also see all the fruits of your labors. Some of you may get involved in a study group. You may even get involved with an intervention. If any of you have anybody in your family or a friend that needs an intervention, you could be getting involved with that. Some of you may join a book club or take some kind of class, or study group also comes up through this card. Any foggy focus or any place where your intentions have been unclear to you, like your own intentions or other people's intentions, are going to become very clear to you. Any fogginess or unclear intentions, whether they be yours or somebody else's, become clear in August. I see you focusing and saying, all the grit and determination and effort and muscle I put into doing things for everyone else, either employers or people in your family, which I see that you do this quite a bit. You're going to start putting some of that grit, determination, and energy into yourself and into your own life and your own goals and your own dreams. Not like you haven't been fulfilling any all along. I'm not saying that, Gemini, but your reading came up like you've got some big changes. I feel some of you are going to be packing to move, or you're helping a family member pack to move. Some of you may be packing up your office space or from a job you had and moving on out and getting a new job, a new promotion, or you're going to be starting your own endeavor and your own business of some sort. But whatever you're doing in August, it's the time to act. I feel some of you get a great deal, a great opportunity comes up, and I feel like it's the right time, at the right place, at the right moment to take it. You have deceased loved ones helping you here on the other side, and your spirit guides are pointing signs and giving you messages and showing you the way. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my videos here on YouTube. If you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal and get additional messages for you from my spirit guides for August, Gemini, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for the Psychic Crystal readings for August 2017 for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on the menu, going to the drop down menu, and it will be, I'm pretty sure, page 11. And there you will see the heading for these crystal readings. You click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you would like the singles and couples romance forecast for the remainder of 2017, even though it did go into 2018 on some of the predictions also, you can access those videos by clicking on the other link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. And those videos can also be found, those links, on my website on the videos drop down menu on page 10. You click at the very bottom, you click on your sign, and it will take you to those love readings on Vimeo. I wish you an absolutely amazing August, Gemini, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.
Please check out my other videos that I'm posting to my YouTube channel, The Psychic Pastry Chef, where I'll show you how to make great cakes, desserts, and pastries you can make at home, and I'll give you psychic predictions for each sign of the zodiac throughout the video. I hope you enjoy them, and please be sure to check out the other special videos I'm recording for my Psychic Pastry Chef Vimeo on demand channel. Thanks for watching.